What got some birthdays today? Today is today's Saturday, isn't it? Today is Saturday, August 6th. 2022, the big shot birthdays today. Children's music performer Ella Jenkins. Don't remember Ella, but she's 98, so somebody does. Actor-director Peter Bonners, I remember him. He's 84. Louise Sorrell of Days of Our Lives, 82 today. Ray Bucktenica. He was on Rhoda. He's 79. Catherine Hicks on the Seventh Heaven and a whole bunch of other stuff. She's 71. Stephanie Kramer, she was absolutely beautiful. Guess she still is. She was on Hunter. She's 66. Faith Prince is 65 today. Randy DeBarge of DeBarge. That makes sense. He is 64. We have Michelle Yeoh. She was in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, 60 years old today. Jeremy Ratchford of Cold Case is 57. Benito Martinez, he was on American Crime and The Shield. He's 54. Jerry Hollowell, she was Hollowell Corner. I guess she got married. She was in the Spice Girls. She's 50 years old today. Punky Brewster, and she was also Sabrina the Teenage Witch. That's Solil Moonfry. She is 46 years old today. Leslie Odom Jr. On the stage was in Hamilton. On the TV was in Smash. Leslie is 41 years old today. Those are the big shot birthdays. We got the local people coming up next.
Hi, I'm Mandy Moore. We can do great things when we stand together. Stand Up to Cancer is closer than ever before to achieving its mission to make every cancer patient into a long-term survivor. So get on board and stand up to cancer with us. To learn more about how you can support this groundbreaking effort and get Advantage Miles, go to standuptocancer.org/American Airlines.
Happy birthdays this morning going out to A.J. Silva, Oscar Garcia, Jonah Carter Ibarra, Kennedy Pechtel, Arturo Tamayo, Juan Vallejo Jr., Tammy Foy, Socorro Guzman, Ashley Caldwell, Carmen Betancourt, Chris Weeks, David McLean, Marcos Ceja, Adrina Caldwell, and Cora Guzman. Happy birthday to each and every one.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And it is time for the World and California News headlines, brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales and service, call the experts at Lock Air Conditioning.
CBS News Brief. Indiana's legislature is the first in the nation to approve an abortion ban.
The ban takes effect in mid-September. Abortions would be permitted in cases of rape and incest before 10 weeks post-fertilization to protect the life and physical health of the mother and if a fetus is diagnosed with a lethal anomaly.
CBS's Jennifer Kuiper. Conservative talk show host Alex Jones has been ordered to pay the families of the Sandy Hook school shooting more than $45 million. Why?
A conspiracy theorist has claimed the 2012 Sandy Hook school shooting was, quote, a hoax, and has repeatedly given airtime to those claims.
CBS's Catherine Herridge says Jones also must pay $4 million in compensatory damages. The U.S. Senate working on a budget bill today. Here's CBS's Natalie Brand.
Democrats need to use a budget tool known as reconciliation to pass the bill with just a simple majority, since no Republican senators support the measure.
The Democratic majority could pass the bill late tomorrow or early Monday. CBS News Brief. I'm Linda Kenyon.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. Right now, there are some 7,000 monkeypox cases in the U.S. California and other states have declared emergencies. Dr. the coronavirus response coordinator explained to ABC News why it has been difficult to get the shots in arms.
Right now, there's one small company in Denmark that's making all the vaccines for the world, and they're going 24/7. What we're doing is trying to expand that capacity, get more manufacturers in, get domestic manufacturers in, so we can start getting a lot more doses made right here in the United States and available to Americans.
A California woman has counted her blessings after her car plowed through the front of her house in Mar Vista, erupted in flames, and narrowly missed hitting her and her dogs. A Mini Cooper said to be owned by actress Anne Heche landed about 30 feet into the home. His neighbor said she was lucky to get out okay.
Luckily, she didn't get hurt, neither did her two dogs.
Mike Sauceda, California Headline News.
And the World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. For your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call the experts to Lock Air Conditioning. You can call them today, 760-353-4501.
Are you tired of all the clutter and junk in your house, your yard, or your business? I've got your answer. Give All Valley Junk Removal a call at 760-623-9499. That's 623-9499. Yes, they'll come by and give you a free estimate on removing your junk. They do it all. Commercial junk removal, tenant cleanouts, storage cleanouts, yard cleanouts, and more. Even heavy objects. All you have to do is call All Valley Junk Removal, 760-623-9499. That's 623-9499. They work 7 days a week to accommodate you. So call All Valley Junk Removal.
And it's page one of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you at the El Centro Motors in Brawley, the Auto Center at the Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall. Downtown, well, a 57-year-old man died Friday afternoon after being struck by a truck. The California Highway Patrol says the man was walking on the shoulder of Interstate 8 near the Jaime Obeso Sunbeam Lake, the Sunbeam Rest area, when, for unknown reasons, the man walked into the path of a box truck that was westbound on the freeway. The driver of the truck, 27-year-old Alonso Miramontes Marquez, was unable to avoid the pedestrian and struck the man. Pedestrian was pronounced dead at the scene. And so, the accident remains under investigation. Identity of the victim is pending notification of next of kin. A number of COVID-19 cases in the valley continues to decline. That is good news. The Imperial County Department of Public Health updated the numbers on Thursday, and the new information shows that there are now 983 individuals with active cases of the virus. That is a drop of 135 from the numbers released on Tuesday. The number of deaths attributed to COVID remains at 946. Health Department said there are 61.3 new cases per day per 100,000 population, and people are testing at 42.1% positivity rate. Both these metrics show a drop from the earlier numbers. We'll have more in just a minute.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers are here for you. Lube, oil, and filter change, alignments, brakes, batteries, tune-ups, and so much more. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. And now, Quick Lane has 3 locations in the valley. In the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, at El Centro Motors, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall. Quick Lane, ready to serve.
And Monday is a back-to-school day. It is for Central Union High School District anyway. District includes the Central and Southwest High Schools. The district will be operating under the same schedule as last year. The state just recently released a new schedule calling for classes to begin in the state of California later than last year. That order allowed for a rural clause, allowing rural districts to keep the hours that they have been operating under for years. years. The Central Union High School District opted for that rural clause. Other districts have not said if they are taking advantage of the clause or not. Parents may want to check with their individual districts before classes begin in their area. The Humane Society of Imperial County wants to clear the shelter. A month-long event is designed to find forever homes for as many shelter dwellers as possible. To help make this possible, Humane Society has reduced all adoption fees to only $50 for the entire month of August. You can view animals in the local shelter that are ready for adoption by visiting the local organization's website or visiting the local shelter during business hours. If you are not able to adopt, you can also make a donation to assist with the Humane Society's life-saving efforts. That's it. That's page 1 of the local news. The service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns. And that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
And it is page 2 of the local news and the weather, brought to you by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30 p.m., and by Brownies Diner in Brawley, open every day, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. A 2-vehicle collision, actually it was a 3-vehicle collision. It occurred on Interstate 8 near Seminole Road. It occurred at around 10:30 Thursday morning. Several injuries were reported. They were taken to a Yuma Regional Medical Center for treatment. The California Highway Patrol says a semi heading east on the interstate approached 2 small vehicles that were also eastbound. Small vehicles were reportedly traveling with their emergency flashers on. Semi rear-ended one of the vehicles, pushing it into the other vehicle. Collision forced the closure of the interstate. The lanes remained closed until after 1 p.m. 7 occupants of the small vehicles, including children, were transported for treatment. The status of the injured has not been released. The driver of the semi was cooperating with the Highway Patrol. He said he would seek his own medical attention. The incident remains under investigation. Committee members are being sought. Imperial County Registrar of Voters is recruiting committee members. It is the 2022 Election Ad Hoc Committee. Lindsay Dale, the Registrar of Voters, says the committee will discuss the election and canvassing process, voter outreach and education, poll workers, and volunteer outreach. First meeting will be Monday, August 15th at 5:30 p.m. Meetings will be held at the County Administration Center, 940 Main Street in El Centro, in the conference rooms C and D. If you need more information, contact the registrar at lindsay.dale at co.imperial.ca.us. We got your weather coming up next.
When you're ready for great home-style cooking, there are 2 locations for the best in the Imperial Valley. Brownies Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., featuring delicious breakfast and lunch entrees, including menudo, liver and onions, and meatloaf. The Town Pump in Westmoreland is open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30 p.m., specializing in delicious prime ribs, steaks, chicken, salmon, and lobster. So for a great dining experience, visit Brownies Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley, and the Town Pump in Westmoreland.
The high temperature yesterday, 106 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 82. National Weather Service says limited storm chances will continue for today for the lower deserts. Better chances for more widespread storm activity is expected beginning Sunday and continuing into next week as moisture increases. With the dry conditions continuing for today across the lower deserts, slightly above normal temperatures can be expected. Weather forecast calling for mostly sunny skies today. Highs right near 109. Northwest winds at around 5 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies tonight. Overnight lows around 87. West to northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies on Sunday. Highs right near 109. Heat index values as high as 114. East-southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunday night, partly cloudy skies. Overnight lows around 88. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms on Monday after 11 a.m. Partly cloudy skies, highs right near 103. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And right now we are looking at 85 degrees, 40% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality moderate in Westmoreland. Air quality pretty much good for the rest of the region. We still have no report on Mexicali. Page 2 of the local news and your weather, brought to you by Brownies Diner in Brawley, open every day, and by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, Imperial Valley's fine dining experience.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And it is a sports time. Your Sports World Roundup is brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best of care. In the baseball scoreboard, it was the Cubs over the Marlins 2-1. Orioles got by the Pirates 1-0. Phillies over the Nationals 7-2. Braves beat the Mets 9-6. Astros over the Guardians 9-3. Rays beat the Tigers make that 5-3. White Sox. The White Sox over the Rangers 2-1. It was the Red Sox over the Royals 7-4. Brewers beat the Reds 5-1. Twins got by the Blue Jays in 10 innings. 6-5. The Cardinals beat the Yankees 4-3. Diamondbacks, they defeated the Rockies 6-5. Angels in 10 innings, they beat the Mariners 4-3. And the Dodgers all over the Padres 8-1. Before that game started, it was a moving tribute to honor the broadcaster Ben Scully. Ben Scully passed away recently at the age of 94. Pre-game ceremony at Dodger Stadium before the Padres-Dodgers game. And San Diego Padres star Fernando Tatis Jr., they say he is progressing well and is set to begin his rehab assignment. See what happens there. We'll have more in just a minute.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
And in the world of tennis, Paula Badosa beat Coco Gauff at the Mubadala Silicon Valley Classic to reach a fourth semifinal this year. So far, she's doing pretty good. Nick Kyrgios, he survived with 6 match points to best Francis Tiafoe. Emma Raducanu of England, she was eliminated. Rafael Nadal has withdrawn from U.S. Open tune-up in Montreal with abdominal strain, still having tummy problems. Tom Kim, he shares the lead in golf at the suspended Windham Championship. Play is resuming today with the cut line in balance. And Patrick Carrington leads a PGA Tour Champions Shaw Charity Classic in Alberta, Canada. Ji Chun takes a halfway lead at the Women's Open in Scotland. Demarius Thomas died of seizure disorder complications, according to the autopsy report. Former Denver Broncos wide receiver died from complications of a seizure disorder, according to the autopsy report from Fulton County, Georgia, and a medical examiner. Portions of the report were shared with ESPN on Friday. Thomas was found dead in his Roswell, Georgia home on December 9th at the age of 33. San Francisco 49ers, Kyle Shanahan, the coach, he draws a line on toughness after players throw punches in practice. You're not supposed to fight with each other. Miguel Cabrera of the Detroit Tigers in baseball clarifies his stance on his future, says he'll be returning next season as initially planned. His plans never changed. Green Bay Packers Darnell Savage injures his hamstring in the family night practice. His status is, it's up in the air. Haven't said yet. UFC has its Madison Square Garden main event. Israel Adesanya will defend his UFC middleweight title against old rival Alex Pereira. Okay, that'll be the headliner of the UFC 281 on November 12th in New York, according to announcements. And Kane Velasquez, former UFC champion, pleads not guilty to attempted murder charges. His attorney made that announcement recently. A 40-year-old Velasquez is being charged with attempted murder and 10 other gun-related charges stemming from an incident where he allegedly chased down a man, Harry Goulart, who is being charged with molesting a young relative of Velasquez and shooting a gun into Goulart's vehicle, hitting Goulart's stepfather, Paul Bender. Velasquez has been in jail since February 28th and has been denied bail on 3 separate occasions. That's it. That's a look at sports. Sports World Roundup this morning brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
Kxo AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And it's time for your financial news and weather, brought to you by Southwest Security, locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan fingerprinting for the public. Stock markets, the stocks are mixed. Bond yields soar after a July job shocker. Stocks finished mixed on Friday as bond yields soared following the stronger than expected July jobs report. At the closing bell, tech-heavy NASDAQ was the day's biggest laggard among the equity indexes, falling to 0.5%. S&P 500 fell 0.2%. Dow Jones rose 0.2%. In July, the U.S. economy added 528,000 jobs as the unemployment rate fell to 3.5%. Economists expected job growth would total just 250,000 last month. In the bond market, the story that July's job data will result in further rate hikes has been a bit plainer to see, with the U.S. 10-year note yield sitting near 2.84% on Friday, up about 30 basis points from the low earlier in the week. That's a look at business. We've got your weather coming up.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500. 4500.
The high temperature yesterday, 106 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 82. National Weather Service says limited storm chances will continue for today for the lower deserts. Better chances for more widespread storm activity is expected beginning Sunday and continuing into next week as moisture increases. With the dry conditions continuing for today across the lower deserts, slightly above normal temperatures can be expected. Weather forecast calling for mostly sunny skies today. Highs right near 109. Northwest winds at around 5 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies tonight. Overnight lows around 87. West and northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies on Sunday. Highs right near 109. Heat index values as high as 114. East-southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunday night, partly cloudy skies. Overnight lows around 88. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms on Monday after 11 a.m. Partly cloudy skies. Highs right near 103. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And right now we are looking at 85 degrees, 40% the relative humidity. The financial news and weather brought to you this morning by Southwest Security Services. They offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. Coming across the border this morning, you've got a 30 to 35-minute wait downtown. There's no wait in the Century Lane, no wait in the pedestrian lanes. Eastport, the Gateway Port, 10 to 15-minute wait in the regular lanes. 30 to 35-minute wait in the 4 ready lanes. There is no wait at the East Century Lane.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
And we are coming up on 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, we got CBS News at the top of the hour. 6 minutes of news and information on the way.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
On the Hour, presented by Liberty Mutual Insurance.
I'm Linda Kenyon in Washington. The Senate goes into session today at noon Eastern to consider a breakthrough budget bill.
The breakthrough bill is expected to take a major step forward today, kicking off a weekend of debate on the Senate floor.
We're going to keep working until we get the job done.
Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer.
Nobody should expect legislation of this magnitude to be easy.
Democrats argue their bill, titled the Inflation Reduction Act, will lower health care, prescription drug, and energy costs for Americans. It would invest nearly $370 billion in climate programs and would provide tax incentives to people who invest in clean energy, from their homes to cars.
CBS's Natalie Brand says the Democratic majority believes there are enough votes to pass the bill, even without Republican support. It's that prospect that angers South Carolina Republican Senator Lindsey Graham, who's hoping to offer amendments to the bill.
I'm hoping that we can come up with proposals that will make sense to a few of them, and they will abandon this jihad they're on, the tax and spend.
The bill could pass late tomorrow or early Monday morning. Indiana has become the first state in the nation to approve legislation restricting access to abortion since the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade.
Indiana Governor Eric Holcomb wasted no time in signing a measure after the state legislature approved the near-total abortion ban. The ban takes effect in mid-September, and it includes some exceptions. Abortions would be permitted in cases of rape and incest before 10 weeks post-fertilization to protect the life and physical health of the mother and if a fetus is diagnosed with a lethal anomaly. Under the bill, abortions can be performed only only in hospitals or outpatient centers owned by hospitals, meaning all abortion clinics would lose their licenses. Jennifer Kuiper, CBS News.
Many questions after a fiery car crash that put an Emmy-winning television star in intensive care at a Los Angeles hospital. Details from CBS's Nancy Chen.
Actress Anne Heche is reportedly being treated in a Southern California hospital for burn injuries following a car wreck outside Los Angeles. Heche may have first crashed her car into the garage of an apartment building on Friday morning. She then allegedly sped away and plowed into a house a short time later, sparking a fire.
Heat, humidity, hail, drenching rain, all in today's national weather forecast.
Extreme heat from Burlington to Boston, clear down to New Jersey, even Philadelphia, both high heat and high humidity. Just miserable conditions. In the plains, more of the same heat advisories, excessive heat warnings. We go from the rising temperatures to the falling rain, and a lot of it moving across portions of the Corn Belt and strong winds up to 60-mile-an-hour gusts possible, maybe even some hail and some heavy rainfall. Flooding can be expected across this region, too, with the repeated blows, the heavy rain that goes all the way into tomorrow morning.
This is CBS News.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance, so you only pay for what you need. Visit libertymutual.com to learn more.
Stay cool this summer with AC Pro and O'Reilly Auto Parts. Right now, get a $15 O'Reilly Auto Parts gift card after mail-in rebate with the purchase of select AC Pro ready-to-use refrigerant products that include a hose and gauge. Beat the heat before you hit the road with AC Pro at your local O'Reilly Auto Parts store.
O'Reilly Auto Parts. Ray Magliozzi here for eBay Motors. You're driving along and some nimrod cuts you off. You hit the horn. Jeez, it sounds like a goose in distress. Time to head over to eBay Motors. They have horns for every make and model, not to mention horn pads, steering wheels, wiring, and more. 122 million parts. You can even go for an upgrade. It looks like Mr. Cutoff Man needs a new seat cover. Try eBay Motors, pal. Get the right parts at the right prices. eBay Motors. Let's ride.
The most popular flavor of the summer may come in a jar.
It's the greatest thing that's happened to a sandwich since sliced bread.
Sandwiches aren't the only things with pickles anymore. The New York Times points out pickle is this summer's big flavor. They add spice to Lay's, Doritos, and Ruffles potato chips. Trader Joe's carries dill pickle falafel. Taste of the South, fried pickle ranch dip. Fairs offer white pizza with mozzarella, dill pickle chips, and ranch dressing. And do-it-yourselfers can pick up powdered dill pickle seasoning at Sam's Club. Fans say pickles make just about anything sparkle with their sweet and sour zing. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Supporters of a recreational marijuana initiative have asked the Arkansas Supreme Court to order election officials to put their measure on the November ballot. The State Board of Election Commissioners rejected the initiative, despite the fact there were enough signatures to qualify. Linda Kenyon, CBS News.
You know, it's true. Difficult times have a way of focusing us. We have to think about what matters most when it comes to our spending, our health care. No doubt. This is why so many people are joining MediShare right now. MediShare is a trusted way to save up to 50% on your monthly health care costs. More than 400,000 people have already made the switch. It's pretty obvious why, too, especially now during this challenging season with health care costs and out-of-pocket expenses going up. MediShare can save you a lot of money. The typical family saves $500 a month. And MediShare is a Christian healthcare sharing ministry that's worked beautifully for 27 years. There are different options to choose from to fit your budget. I'll give you the number here in a second. And if you call, you can get a price within 2 minutes. Maybe now is the perfect time to make the switch and start saving. Here you go. Call 866-88-BIBLE. That's 866-88-BIBLE. 866-88-BIBLE.
You've got your share.
I'm sexy and I know it.
The best oldies on the radio.